Welcome to episode 3 of the Meeples on Meeples Holiday Extravaganza
Extraordinary Unicorn
Spectacular
Show.
Unicorn Show.
Unicorns!
And hot fire women.
Our third category of games for this holiday is great family games, or games you can play with adults, kids, any age range. I guess before we go, I'm Adam.
I'm Brian.
Andrew.
And I guess I'll kick it off here for good family games. My kids are a little too young to be playing games, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and we've gotten a lot of feedback from the group as far as games they play with their kids. And from my own experience also of how easy certain games are, I have basically 2 games on my list: Castle Panic and Tobago. Castle Panic could get a little complicated, I think. But it's basically a game where you're just trying to keep the monsters from destroying your castle. I think we've talked about it in one of our previous
basic
episodes.
premise is simple enough. Yeah, don't let them get in here.
And you're working together. So I think it works well for families because you don't need every person to know the rules well or know what the cards are going to do well. You can kind of coach the kids and work with them and build their confidence in the game until they're at the point where they can really get into it and play it along with you. Tobago is not quite so user-friendly maybe. It is more competitive. And it can, I think, maybe get a little more complicated.
I would say older kids. My 9-year-old daughter plays it and enjoys it fairly well. I don't know if I go younger than that, though.
And it's another one that we've talked about in previous episodes. Basically, you're just trying to find a treasure, driving around in your Jeep on this deserted island.
And mostly it's because it requires that deeper... puzzle solving, we've already played cards that says it can't be by this, so what cards can I play to add to that? It can't be by a tree, but it has to be near a statue. And
so you have to know what the cards have been played and know how your card is going to interact with that. So it may be a little more complicated, a little older kids, but I think it's another game that anybody maybe 9, 10 and up could play.
You bet. That's your whole list?
That's my list.
I'm gonna throw a Pitch Car Mini in there because I have a 5-year-old who loves that game. And again, it's just flicking little wooden discs, so it's, as long as they have decent hand-eye coordination, hey, they can handle that. This one, it's for the wow factor. I'm going to say Hero Escape. And some people say, yes, kids will love it because it looks like a toy.
And then they're going to hear the rules.
No, it's an amazing, best game ever made.
And I have not played Hero Escape.
But you can build levels, it's almost Lego-like. And these tiles that snap together, but you can build levels up, so you can have huge mountains, and you can make actual castles, and the figurines are pre-painted, and you can choose your army.
I maybe agree with you, but I'm thinking teen, preteen.
Well, here's why I put it as a family game. You can always do teams, so you can partner up with a kid and have another adult partner up with other kid, you can battle each other. Or if nothing else, it's a great toy.
Yeah,
have at it and have them build stuff with it. They could kill hours building with the castle sets and everything, and the little ladders going up. They could play with the armies and everything. So not necessarily, you could put away some of the game components, even give them the dice, just let them play with it as a toy.
Just get that 3-year-old out, give them one of those little statues, let them play with it.
Yeah,
straighten them out.
That's right. Little sharp, pointy spears on them, no problem. But Hero Escape is an awesome game. I would say 8 and up could probably play with a little help. But it just looks like a toy. It looks so awesome, and kids will just be drawn to it. Trust me on this. Other family games I put Zoolaretto down, which these two have not played, but Zoolaretto you're building a zoo. It's got a gorgeous, cute little panda bear on the cover. It has all these cute little tiles with animals on them, and vicious koalas. Those suckers. Whew.
Koalas or pandas?
Actually, I don't think there are koalas. They
Are you
expansions.
sure we can't put the zebras with the lions?
You cannot put the zebra. Yeah, that's
right.
the main rule is you have to keep them all separated. You try to fill your zoo up.
Just going for the realistic
So it's
factor.
a great theme. It's a lot of fun. And then Sorry Sliders, because it's another game where you just push this little piece. They look like Sorry pieces. They have a little ball bearing in the middle. You kind of slide them down your runway and try to get closest to the center of the target in the middle, and then everybody else is trying to bump you out of the way.
It's like bocce ball, but on a...
It's a little bit like bocce ball. Yeah, it is, exactly. A little curling meets bocce ball.
There you go.
So, very family-friendly, as long as, again, they don't eat the pieces. What do you got, Andrew?
I have nothing on my list. I don't have kids. I'm never really around kids, so... My factor is that sometimes I say things I don't know when I'm around kids. I just don't have a censor yet.
So you don't want him playing games with the kids. That's for sure.
I haven't.
Don't play word games. They will have a whole new vocabulary.
I don't have that built-in censor with kids, so I don't perceive games and censors of kids and not kids games. So I'm not much help there.
All right, I think that wraps it up for our family games for our holiday extravaganza Unicorn Spectacular.
Pick some of those up. Even if you don't have kids, they're fun family games too.
Yes.
Nieces, nephews who come visit.
They'd fit in the gateway or party games category.
Drive by the park with your window rolled down and invite kids to come. Come on, I got games and candy. Let's go.
No, it's legal as long as you don't offer candy, right?
Oh,
is that it? Is that?
I don't know.
Anyway, those are excellent games for children. Check them out, and please tune in next time where our question is games to fill a long snow day. Or basically, if you don't live where there's snow, I guess just you got a lot of time on your hands and you're bored.
Arizona, July. It's 146 degrees outside. You don't want to go out there.
Tune in then.